You're listening to the Really Very Crunchy podcast with your hosts, Emily
and Jason. Emily, we did it.
We hosted our first homeschool co-op class.
I feel like we should have a sound effect that goes, yay! But we did not get applause.
We did not.
We got teenagers who were maybe interested in what we had to say.
At least 2 of them. 2 of the 14.
Were there 14?
There were a lot of kids in there. I'm not sure how many. That's just a rough guess.
I'd say 10.
No, there were more than 10. There were 4 girls on this side, and that group was so much smaller than the boys group.
Good point. So we are teaching a filmmaking class for our homeschool co-op, and it was quite a process last night, staying up till midnight trying to figure out the class.
Of course, Jason and I would wait until midnight the day before we're supposed to teach the class.
That's when we do our best work, okay? And under a time crunch. Journalism background, by the way.
I had already written a syllabus for the record. Would it be syllabi? Syllabus.
A syllabus. Yeah.
Because there's only one.
You didn't write multiple syllabi.
Nope. So I had already written
Earl Grey hot.
What we were going to do, and so we really just had to put the puzzle together. But Jason and I were looking up some movie clips that we wanted to share with the class.
Well, the idea was to tell how to tell a story through
visuals only, no dialogue.
No dialogue, visuals only. And so we had to think of movies like, or it was movies, but we could have thought of shows, I guess. But where is it telling a really good story without any kind of dialogue?
Unfortunately for Jason, I cannot remember any movies at all except The Italian Job. I was like, wasn't there like a really great heist scene at the beginning of that? And there was. It just happened to be 8 minutes long.
8 minutes. And we're not trying to take up time with stuff, even though that's really how I did it in Korea a lot of times.
Okay, but also the scene of Carl and Ellie from Up, that was my idea.
That was.
And
yeah, if you ever need to try to show somebody how visual storytelling works without dialogue, the intro to Up.
It's not quite the intro, right? It's a little bit in.
Okay. Well, the montage from Up
of
where
Carl and Ellie growing old together.
Yeah.
I cried, which is so awkward to be the teacher crying. It's funny because we even watched it last night.
Yeah.
And I was bracing myself, and I cried.
You cried
in front of the class.
Of the entire class. They're all looking at you like, "What is she
I don't
doing?"
think they were they looking at me?
No, they were crying.
No, they weren't. I looked at all of them like, "You're heartless, cold and heartless."
You're teenagers.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I would have cried in it as a teenager, but I teared up a little bit, but I held it together, unlike you. I wasn't sure how it was going to go with this. I selected clips from The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, Jurassic Park, 1917, and Mr. Bean.
I thought they would laugh so hard at Mr. Bean, and nobody laughed. I laughed out loud to try and get other people to laugh.
Yeah. In the middle of watching the Mr. Bean clip. If you've seen the movie, the one where the 90s version, the American version, where he comes over to America and he's like this art, or they think he's an art critic or whatever. Anyway, there's a scene where he's in the airport and he just Mr. Bean pretends he has a gun, but it's just his fingers. And he's just he tries to hide a gun from the cops at the airport.
No, he was pretending. He wasn't pretending to hide it, really.
Yes, he was. He was But they
didn't see him.
Yeah.
Not really. The scene doesn't really make sense. I mean, if we're being honest, you can go look it up.
Mr. Bean clip. Yeah. Mr. Bean airport
clip.
Well,
what were you thinking in the middle of the scene?
Oh, I was thinking this has got to be a generational thing because these kids are not laughing.
They're not laughing at all.
Busting a gut over here.
I busted a gut last night when you showed it to me. I mean, I was laughing out loud.
It's I'm still in my 30s. It's funny. It's funny. You kids don't get humor yet. I don't know. I would have thought that. I did think that was funny when I was a teenager.
We should have shown them the hand dryer scene in the bathroom. Maybe they would have laughed at that.
That's a little, not.
He gets water on his crotch and then he's like trying to dry it off with a hand dryer, and it's a little inappropriate. But
the guy walks in like, "What are you doing?" Anyway,
they probably would have thought that was funny.
Yeah. Well, I was nervous because there were clips from semi-scary. I mean,
Jurassic Park. I was like, I don't think we can show them Jurassic Park.
Well, it's the part where they haven't seen the T-Rex yet, but it's coming. And it's just shaking the water cups and stuff. And we didn't show him like eating the goat or anything. So you had to talk me away from No Country for Old Men. You thought that
there will be blood.
There will be blood. You were kind of like, well, this is a.
Oh wait, I get those two confused. No Country for Old Men is the coin toss scene.
Yeah.
Can people YouTube the coin toss scene?
Yeah, it's not inappropriate. It's not. There's no like bad words. There's no. Violence.
It does have dialogue. That's really what made me.
Oh, sure, yeah, that and
say
a really scary movie.
Yeah, but that part's not scary. It's just intense.
It's intense.
You feel the tension.
Yeah.
So
anyway, so we're doing a filmmaking class, and we're going to go through. I don't know how it's going to go the rest of the weeks. Next week next time we're doing lighting. We're going to write a script as a class and try to make a video by the end of the semester.
A short film.
Yeah.
Call it a short film, not a video.
a short
film.
Yeah.
That will play at the whatchamacallit.
They do a little presentation at the end of the semester where every class does something.
Yeah.
Ours is going to be a film. And so far, we're going to have to try to talk them down from violence.
Very violent.
No, I would have done the same thing. Especially I was surprised by the girls, but the boys did what I would have done as a kid.
We did an exercise where we had them tell a story without talking.
Yeah.
And the boys did some kind of assassination.
There was an assassination. Yep.
And then the girls did a burglar and a murder.
They had to bury the body.
Burying. It was like,
we got to work through it. We're thinking dramedy.
We're violent. Dramedy.
It is very low budget. $0.
$0.
Whatever we've already have invested in our own equipment. So that is the investment of this film. We obviously won't be able to post it because it's not our kids. So
yeah. But we'll let you know how it goes.
We'll let you know how it goes in the reception of it. I can just imagine at the end of the semester, like, why are my children on film murdering other children? Like, well, it was their idea.
It's like shown in front of the whole co-op.
With
so
like
preschoolers and
we'll make sure we're not allowed to buy fake blood. We'll just keep that out of the,
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. We have limitations here. The studio says we can't make this. We got the studio has some strict rules. Think intro to Up. That's if we can pull that off.
If we could pull that off.
I know.
In a 10-week teenage 45-minute a week.
What if we submit this to a film festival?
What if we do?
And all 16 of us become mega famous movie producers.
See, I feel like we should do like a mockumentary style homeschool co-op.
It's what we know.
I know. Well, yeah. I just feel like it would could be so funny.
Do you feel like you can
homeschool co-op
lead them, push them to that with that, and still? I don't know if any of them listen to the podcast. So sorry. Hey guys, if you could kind of make it feel like it's their own idea.
Right. So if you have any ideas,
inception them.
We got to inception them.
How do we do that?
For sure.
Yeah. Implant the idea of you guys should do a mockumentary.
What if we showed them next week some clips from The Office and Parks and Rec?
Again,
and it
kind of just depends on what the studio allows us to do. I mean, we did a Pledge Allegiance to the Bible this morning, so
I still don't know that one, I still don't know a Pledge Allegiance to the Christian flag.
Yeah, I don't
know.
That's a different topic for one day. How do you feel about Pledge of Allegiances to anything other than God?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really. When I say the pledge to the flag, it's half-hearted. If I'm being honest.
Oh, hey, you're probably like stepping on some toes saying that.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America.
And to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I mean, what flag?
listen, it's called patriotism. Emily, you don't know what you're saying right now. You're going to make some people angry if you go too much farther.
If I say that, I think I would say at least 80% are half-hearted.
Oh, of pledgers?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
so today. I'm not being like, I'm anti-patriot. I'm not. I'm probably more patriotic than the general.
I
just don't get it. Like I'm not saying it like, and to the republic for which we stand.
Which it stands. There you go.
I can't, I can't break in halfway. It's like, okay, Jason, say that. Yeah, I gotta say
ABC, start from a regular.
That's what I was going to say. I was going to say start from N.
WXYZ.
What?
U V W A B C D F G H I J K L M N O P Q
I gotta start from
R S T U V W. I did it.
Nice. You know what we discovered last night? This is the stuff that Jason and I discover.
Uh-oh.
If you take the first letter of every month in the year, so January J,
starting in the summer,
F, yeah, M. So in July,
yeah.
From July, August, September, October, November, those spell Jason.
Yeah, it's pretty.
What?
I've lived my whole life. I'm going to turn 39 on Sunday. This Sunday, by the way.
Yeah.
And I've never known that. I've seen the dates. I've
never noticed.
Never noticed. Are you sure?
Yes, J, July, A, August, S, September,
October,
October, in November.
Jason.
That's like the only name, really.
No, we should only name our children, if we could do it over, from what you can derive from the months in order.
Wait, we did meet a family who named their kids Autumn,
Summer.
What was the other one? It was there's... Was it August or...
Spring.
No, it wasn't
winter.
Spring. So she had an autumn and a summer. And then she had I think it was August or...
Oh, that's weird.
Something like that.
Who's this?
Most people we met at that RV park in D.C.
Oh.
Remember?
Yeah,
They're
that's
super sweet.
Not
family.
Weird.
They might be podcast listeners.
Come on, Jason. No, it was awesome. I remember thinking it was great.
But I don't think it was August. Was it?
No, it was autumn, August. Autumn, October.
No.
August, summer.
I don't remember.
Blockbuster was their middle child.
Someone used the calendar to be inspired.
Yeah, well, that's a little different than having an epic name like Jason in the middle of the months. Tell me you can do that, and you can't. Maybe in a different language. Maybe in Icelandic months.
I'm so happy.
I hear they have 16 months
in Iceland.
Yeah.
Really?
Nope, I just made that up.
Oh.
I could have convinced you.
You totally could have convinced me.
Did you know Iceland has 16 months?
But
they don't do it by the moon. They do it by
somebody has 13 months.
And all the rest have 31. It's only on leap years, babe.
Oh, yeah.
That's how leap years work. We should teach a class on
the calendar.
The calendar.
Yeah.
Starting with Jason. You're in the year of Jason. Every year's the year of Jason.
And I'm the ultimate authority.
Yeah, at least through July and the end of the year, except December.
And Jason's like, you don't even have to do anything in this class. I'll lead it. And then we get in there and he's like, take it away, Emily.
That's not true.
Yes, it was.
You're
like,
not true.
You just started out.
And I did. I took, no.
You told me to start it. I did. I was like,
yeah, I said do
Emily.
Introductions, like names and stuff.
Yeah, I did that.
Like the J's. I'm Jackrabbit Jason.
We didn't do any of that.
No, we said, what is your name and what is your favorite film or television show?
And why? That was good.
It was good. Some of them had some. I was so excited when two of them were like Jurassic Park. And I'm like, yes, I have a Jurassic Park clip. It is appropriate.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really wanted to show the guy getting eaten off the toilet, but you said no.
I vetoed.
You vetoed. You vetoed a few things.
Yeah. I even tried to veto the war scene.
From 1917? That is so powerful, though. It's so powerful. I have orders to stop this attack. Where's Colonel whoever? And they're like, I don't know. He's 300 yards that way. He's got to run down a field, and the attack starts. It's epic. All in one continuous shot. How could you not show that?
But you can see where the smoke like goes over the camera so that they
it's very neat techniques.
But it's cool, yeah.
Yeah, that movie is supposed to look like the entire movie is shot in one continuous shot. But yeah, they go into a really dark place and like, I get what you just did. Mm-hmm. I get it.
I think that's all I would be looking for while I was watching that movie is where the cuts were.
Yeah. I wonder if you would have realized that it was a non-cut movie if no one told you that that's what it was supposed to be. Like, would you have noticed that they don't? I notice it in every time. Like, I watched 12 Angry Men not that long ago, and it's not a no-cut movie, but like the first, I don't know, it felt like 15 minutes was just no cuts.
Really?
Whatsoever. And I was like, that's impressive.
That is, because that's a lot of script to have memorized.
It's a lot. And you moving about the room. And I always feel like, when I was watching that, I felt like, man, I feel like I'd accidentally look at the camera or something and just ruin the whole shot.
So when you said that the Mr. Bean clip was all because he's overacting, I wanted to be like, no, Jason, don't say that. Because I read the difference between stage acting and film acting is all about nuance and underacting. Like when you're on the stage, you have to overact.
You're telling me that you don't think Mr. Bean is overacting.
I do think he is, but
that's his whole thing.
I get it, but that wasn't a good, but now we have to teach them, but you're not Mr. Bean, so don't.
Well, yeah, overact. I didn't say that you don't have the talent of Rowan Atkinson. No, I did not.
Someone in the room might.
Well, there might be. You never know. I don't know. I don't know those kids. I still don't know them, and I heard their names in favorite movies. I'm like, hey, kid that likes Jurassic Park. And I looked at the wrong kid. Anyway, I mean, honestly, when I went in today, my whole fear was just that I sounded stupid.
You don't sound stupid. You sounded like you really knew what you were talking about.
Well,
and you had the deepest voice in the room, and there's just something about
hey, kids. We're talking about film today.
I should have come in with an English accent, but then some of them watch us online, I guess. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know if they do.
I saw one girl roll her eyes at me because I was talking about how it takes us a while to script, and so it's going to take them a while to script, and we're going to start that. Yeah, she rolled her eyes. I was like, okay.
She rolled her eyes?
Yeah, but
all right, don't tell me who, but which number down the line was it?
On the girl side?
Yeah.
You know which girl.
Okay. Yeah, wow. Interesting.
Yeah, it was sort of like an eye shift. Yeah,
like,
not a full roll.
Yeah, okay.
But
it's it's really hard to script a video.
Like your videos.
It is hard. It's real hard.
Sometimes they just come to us.
Listen, it's hard. You don't make fun of us.
I wasn't complaining. I was just saying, it's going to take us longer than you think to script this 5 to 10 minute film.
Yeah.
It was more of a shift.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, Crunchy Mom.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen your videos. They don't look that hard to me. We'll see. Maybe. We've also never worked with a team of brilliant children.
Yeah, totally.
What if the answer to us having mega viral videos is hiring children to write our videos?
Well, our kids try to write our videos all the time, and they're like, okay, what if you were sitting on a drum, and then it fell over, and then Dada walks out, and he's like, does it have lead? And I'm like,
I mean, it's not bad for a 5-year-old, honestly. That is not bad. Not bad at all. I think I could work with it.
So the reason that was in my head is because...
See, that's funny because I could come out and you're like in pain and you're like, I gotta go to the hospital. Why? You get lead poisoning?
No.
Well.
I will say, however, some people send us videos that are about that good too. So
maybe it's their 5-year-old that sent the idea.
No, a couple teachers messaged me after our 8-year-old was in this music class, and
Today?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Good things?
So, nobody told you?
No.
Someone showed you the video of him playing the baritone, but they did not tell you what he said?
No.
Oh. So, I guess each kid got a chance to play on the baritone. And when it was his turn, he walked up. Hopefully they were using some sort of spray.
I would
to
imagine
clean the
they should.
Piece, surely. Anyway, he said,
organic, of course.
Does this have lead in it?
Wow.
And all the teachers laughed. They're like, that is Emily's child.
Oh, my goodness. Wow.
So
we're messing them up.
Yeah, I was like, oh no, I don't want him to be scared of stuff, but also like, probably, buddy.
It could, actually.
Yeah, it looked a little vintage.
Yeah. Does brass have
Brass
lead?
does.
That doesn't make sense. Brass is brass.
Nope.
Lead is lead.
Brass, Google it. Look up. Does
brass... Is brass lead?
No, does brass have lead in it? It generally does.
Oh. He'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. I didn't even say anything.
It blocked the radiation from his lips for a minute.
While he was playing. I played the baritone in high school. I'm fine.
Yeah, totally fine.
I actually switched to the tuba, so even a larger area of...
Huge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, it was actually a sousaphone. So you're just wrapped all up in a lead blanket.
I played sousaphone in pep band, but tuba in concert band.
Pep band a sport?
I would say no.
Yeah,
pep band's not a sport, but marching band is.
Yeah, of course. Do you have an irrational fear that
lead?
Of lead?
No.
Do you have an irrational fear that that marching band might not be a sport?
I don't have any fears about that because I know the truth. But no, I do have a little bit of an irrational fear of that kid getting sick.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I'm like, I hope they spray the mouthpiece. Because he has an irrational fear of vomiting, like really bad. So bad. It's a phobia. It's like a true phobia of throwing up.
Is it emetophobia?
Oh,
emetophobia?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think so.
Oh, emetophobia is a fear of meat, I guess. Okay.
I mean,
I write the videos.
When I say that he has a phobia, I mean, we have been to therapy over this, and
I'm not a great therapist.
It didn't work. We actually went to 2 different therapists. So I've heard...
And she gave him emetophobia.
She did. The first therapist was like talking to him, and she was like, you probably don't really like the way meat tastes, do you?
Well, like the
meat,
fatty
the texture of meat.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And he had never had a problem.
He was fine with meat.
He was a great eater.
He was great with meat.
He's never complained about any food except for mushrooms.
I want to strangle that woman.
Unfortunately. Yeah, so now 3 years later, he still really doesn't like the texture of meat since she planted that in his head. But he still eats it. She
inceptioned our child to try to be vegan.
Yeah,
we are not vegan.
I definitely was like, that is really poor guidance.
She might as well have just like leaned forward and be like, you really hate your parents, don't you? Your parents are terrible people, aren't they? Oh, they're not?
Well, we didn't go back. And that was so annoying. And he doesn't like fat on meat. He'll eat any meat, but meat that's like particularly fatty, which I don't like the fat on meat either.
Couldn't have said something like, you really don't like candy, do you?
Right?
You really don't like cake.
Candy makes your stomach hurt.
Yeah. Right. Sugar really makes you feel awful all the time, doesn't it? It's like, yeah, you just went with like the protein. Like, you don't like growing, do you?
Well, anyway, it's fine. And then we went to another guy, and like they just drew pictures all the time. It was like always just drawing pictures, and then you wanted him to hang the pictures in his bedroom, which felt like a constant reminder of the drawing of the pictures of the fear. And I'm paying like $60 a session.
Yeah.
For
need to pay more, I guess.
Picture drawing.
Need a better.
And after a few months of that, I was like, okay. We're just going to be done.
That's what you get with a budget therapist. That's what you get with a budget therapist.
He's a super nice guy. He was still in school, I think.
I don't care if he's nice. Is he good? Is he good? No!
I don't think he had ever worked with this. He works in the school
That's
system.
what you get with a budget therapist.
Anyway, I recently heard about therapists in our area doing EMDR. I don't know what
that
this is.
That is clubbing, Emily. That is...
Is that not the right word?
Electronic EMDC. I don't know.
I feel like it's like...
EDM.
I can't remember. I looked it up a long time ago, but so I'm going to look it up. I'm going to look into it, see what it is. I don't know. I want to read it before I go into it, but we've got it pretty well under control.
Yeah.
There are moments of panic. And it has been a little more frequent because of my nausea.
Oh, well,
he has
telling him
therapy.
Well, telling him that it's not contagious and that it's from pregnancy and stuff has really helped.
Yeah.
And it might have helped things overall.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
But because of his fear, I have an irrational fear because I'm like, please don't get a stomach bug, please, because it's real rough when it does happen. It's a very hard situation for him. So,
yeah.
Anyway, that's one of my irrational fears. I'd say my other irrational fear is ticks. Is that irrational?
So ticks.
I feel like it wasn't irrational.
It depends on how much your fear is. Like, how fearful are you?
Okay, I feel like it's not as irrational as it would have been 30 years ago. Like 30 years ago.
Right.
Ticks didn't seem to be such a problem. Like alpha-gal is spreading through our area like crazy. I've met so many people who have alpha-gal.
Yeah.
It is.
That's not something that you want to like experience. It's not something you want to get. Our kid doesn't need alpha-gal. He's already been therapized to not like meat. I don't know. Therapize isn't even a word.
I like that. Yeah. But
yeah. So it's not irrational to be afraid of ticks in Kentucky, especially if you live in the eastern parts of the United States. Apparently, it's really bad in like Minnesota now. I don't know. It's spreading. Mm-hmm. So no, I don't think in today's time it's irrational to be afraid of ticks. It's irrational to freak out if you find a tick on you that has either been attached for like no time at all or is just crawling on you. You don't like that to the degree of like borderline irrational.
I
think if you have like the bullseye rash and things like that, that's a completely...
Yeah, one of our kids gets not the bullseye rash, but he always like swells up and gets red when he gets a rash. Stuff. And it just makes me nervous. I do all the things. I wash the area. I put a little bit of...
I'm telling you, I don't think it's an irrational fear overall. Yeah. Overall.
Okay.
I do think it can be approached irrationally.
And I don't go so far as to not go in the woods.
Right. See, that's where it becomes irrational. Because you're not going to just get Lyme disease or alpha-gal.
I do lay awake at night when I go in the woods.
That's
I go
true.
in the woods and then I don't sleep.
She basically doesn't sleep in the spring
So then I
and
just
summer.
don't sleep.
Yeah. Yeah. Well...
But I'm working on it.
What are you going to do when we give birth in the woods?
I know. I thought, wouldn't it be cool to set up a really beautiful canvas tent and give birth in the woods?
We're thinking about it, actually. Put a tub out there.
I'm not really thinking about it.
Could.
I'm not really thinking about it.
It'd be July. We'd have to keep the flaps down.
What if mosquitoes got in? That would be so
malaria.
Annoying. Well, I'm not real afraid of that yet.
Maybe you should.
I think it is coming to the U.S. I think it's an issue in some places now.
Yeah, I think it's Western Kentucky.
So bugs. Why are you're like trying to... Jason's inceptioning a fear over here.
No, I'm inceptioning the opposite. If you give the fear... No, that's not how it works. I'm not the psycho... You shouldn't have come to me. I can't... Well,
in the woods, you have an irrational fear of snakes.
Do you think it's irrational? I think it's irrational. I think snakes' fear is typically just irrational to begin with. Except for like venomous snakes with... small children, like I'm talking 2 to 3 years old. Past that,
because they might not even be able to tell you what happened. Well, we let our kids wander in the yard when they're little.
Yeah, we do, and we have copperheads around here. But a venomous
snake, we find a copperhead on our property once a year.
Once a year, we find it. It's only been one a year.
Mm-hmm.
We just keep replacing them because I'm sorry for you snake conservationists out there, I do kill the copperheads.
Yeah.
I don't care if they're endangered. I hope they go extinct. But I like the black snakes and things like that. I don't kill any other snake.
No,
I don't kill any other snake. And I don't have a fear of those.
Right, because they're not gonna hurt you.
Fear is the venomous ones.
Yeah.
And so, but it could be irrational because they're not going to kill you. Not really. I mean, it could happen. You could
and back
die
in the
from
day, it was more
Copperhead, of a... Yeah, you can. You can die.
Jason's grandmother was bitten by a copperhead. And
she's alive. And she's 95 years old.
Yeah.
Which we have something to say to somebody who's been talking to my grandma. By the way, we never said we wanted Mabel to be our child's name, even though it could be. But she calls me up. Thank you, whoever said this.
You know who said it,
I know,
right?
but it's fine. I don't really know, but
you don't know.
I have my suspicions.
Okay.
And it's fine. It's fun. I'm just kidding. But she she has informed me she does not like the name Mabel because it reminds her.
She calls you and she says, Jason, honey, I heard that you're going to name your little girl Mabel.
Don't do that.
No. Yeah. I am asking you not to do that. Puts me in the mind of navel.
Navel.
Puts me in the mind of navel. Don't do that.
Yeah.
I just do not like that name. So then she's like, her name's Anne. Annie's a good name.
You should name her Annie. And I, jokingly, lovingly, well, that puts me in the mind of Fanny.
I actually love the name Annie.
I know, I do too. And she laughed at that. She
did?
She thought it was funny. She's like, oh, yeah, I guess it does.
It was so hard naming our boys because she'd always be like, well, that puts me in the mind of whatever.
It can't remind her of something that she doesn't like necessarily.
It can't rhyme with anything.
It has to be a name that stands on its own.
Mabel and navel don't even rhyme.
Well, I guess it depends
Slant rhyme.
It's a slant rhyme.
Shel Silverstein could get away with it.
Eminem could get away with it. I think,
Mabel, she's got a navel.
Yeah.
Orange.
He actually did a thing about orange.
Oh, really?
Where he can rhyme with orange because of how he structures his words. I saw an interview one time. It's pretty impressive. I can't do it even trying to remember the interview. So, anyway, I think it's an irrational fear, the snake thing, because you can't die. It's just going to really stink. I mean, your blood basically turns to jelly.
Yeah.
In that spot, and you can barely walk if it's your leg.
Ugh.
And you have to go to the hospital and you get sick. And so, I mean, it's a genuine thing.
Yeah, it would be really inconvenient.
I mostly worry about the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyway. So I don't know if you would consider that irrational. It's not like I'm not letting them go out in the woods, though I am like, watch for snakes, watch for snakes.
Jason can see a snake like a mile away.
I am ever vigilant.
We're walking on the road and he's like, up ahead, there's a snake.
Yeah.
How did you see that?
Yeah. Well, I'm like a cat. I see all the threats around me. I'm vigilant. Have you seen those videos where the guy is talking about the woman walking through the airport or the mall or whatever, and the thoughts going through her head versus the guy walking with her and the thoughts going through his head? It's like, okay, there's a man on my left. He's got a big pocket on the side, and there's a man in my back, and it's all just assessing the threats everywhere that it could possibly be. We go into a restaurant and I can't imagine. I hate not seeing the door. I will.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
You're one of those?
I will sit. I'm not crazy. I will sit.
I didn't even know that about you.
I think about it. I think about the door. I am on it.
Wow.
With threats.
I'm proud of you. Thanks.
I have a family now.
You've probably protected me more than I even know.
You have no idea.
I mean, you got pickpocketed by a 15-year-old girl.
Did she get the money? Did she get my wallet? No.
It's true.
Yeah. I could have been a little more vigilant.
Yeah.
Could have just taken a taxi.
Maybe that influenced your vigilance.
I didn't have kids then either.
Mm-hmm.
Because it might have been a bloodbath if I had. That's crazy.
But
Don't
we
talk
give
like that.
we give our kids so much freedom. That's what's funny. They're like out playing all the time by themselves.
Nobody's come to our yard. The only thing I would
Snakes.
worry about is well, yeah. I mean, I'm not going to stop them from being children, so I guess it's not an irrational fear. It's just a general fear.
Oh, I just thought of a total irrational fear of mine.
Okay,
choking.
That's not irrational. That's not irrational. That is a normal fear.
It's an unhealthy fear. So, okay, there's like irrational.
Okay, hold on. We have to define this because irrational fear is a fear that it just can't, like
balloons.
Choking,
yeah,
like
balloons
a fear
are
of
irrational
clowns.
Fear. Mm-hmm.
Well, clowns aren't going to hurt you, probably.
Maybe.
No, we're neighbors with one. He's cool. He's
the coolest clown.
He's cool.
I actually, we have looked at moving. We've been looking around. And I feel like we can't leave this house partially because we're neighbors with. I should.
And he's amazing.
Hold on. Take that out because people can Google address and then they know where we live. And then we'd be relying on to save us.
I'm beeping all that out because you could
just
find.
Google.
No,
okay.
Stop it. We already have to deal with this. We do have to. Please, if you're listening to this, please don't try to find us. Our home.
Just message us. We'll meet you. Just say hi.
Stop. I don't think it's the podcast listeners.
No,
there are a few of those people out there. Hey, I found your address. I'm not wanting to be creepy or anything, but here's a picture of your home. Like, okay, why I'm standing in my living room with my underwear on in this picture. How did you get this? I'm in your front yard. I don't mean to be creepy, but I'm in your basement. Like, oh, okay. All right.
We lock the basement from the inside, though, so sorry, you'll be trapped out there.
I found a different way in. It's like, okay. Yeah, so we have to deal with that.
No,
occasionally.
But I do. I don't want to move because he's such a great neighbor.
Yeah.
And like the most amazing clown ever. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
But that would be an irrational fear. So,
yeah. Okay. So I was trying to say that there are irrational fears, and then there's just deep-seated fears from every parent, like choking. Choking is just a natural fear. Irrational.
Yeah, but I go so far as to bring the life vac wherever I go.
That's smart.
And if he goes to my parents' house, I'm like, here's the life vac. Tell me where it is right now. I'm placing it on your washing machine now. Repeat back to me where the life vac is. And
yeah, well, you don't have to do all that. It's a little much.
Ever give him something cylindrical.
Yeah.
Well, and then today in one of my homeschool co-op classes, they were doing these little circuits, which is cool to teach kids about electricity and using a light and copper tape and a battery and making it light up. Like, it's a cool little craft, but it's a button battery. And I'm like,
how old are these kids?
They're teenagers.
Oh, you're scared the teenagers might swallow one.
No. I was like, listen, if any of you have children at home, please notify your parents that you have a button battery and do not leave this laying around because it's extremely dangerous. Not only could they choke, I mean, that could cause so many issues if they swallowed it. I'm like giving these kids like, don't forget about the button battery. And then at the end of class, I'm like, don't forget about the button battery.
They're all like, okay. And
I'm
then,
like serious about the button batteries.
And you see them again in the making a film class. Did you have any of the same kids?
Yeah, there's one. Hey, you. Don't forget about that button battery.
The button battery. We will not have that in our film.
Yeah.
So, okay, well, you seem to have them way more than I do.
Irrational fears or just fears?
All of the above.
Moms carry fears.
You still have a fear of the dark.
Why are you outing me like that?
You're afraid of the dark in every way.
I'm not afraid of the dark in every way. In our house, I'm not afraid of the dark.
You would have a nightlight if you could.
No, I wouldn't.
Yes, you would.
No, I wouldn't.
You 100% would.
No, I wouldn't. I don't like sleeping with a light on.
You slept with a TV on your whole life.
When I was a kid. No, now I can't have hardly any light. I don't like light at night.
You just won't get up and walk around because you're afraid.
I go to the bathroom down the hall, Jason.
Oh.
I have to walk past a window where it's dark outside into the bathroom No, I feel like I face my fears. In our house, I'm not nearly as afraid of the dark.
Yeah.
It's going outside.
What about when I'm not here?
I'm never here when you're not here.
Okay. Well,
But
true.
yeah, I mean...
Well, just know when you go off to some place, like if you're giving a speech somewhere and you're by yourself and it's dark. Or like,
well, yeah, that's not my house.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm scared of the dark.
What about on a walk in the neighborhood at night?
Oh, yeah. If I had Winnie, it would be fine. But no, just on a walk by myself in the neighborhood. No, I won't walk to the car at night, hardly.
Really?
By myself. I can't go outside in the dark by myself.
You know, that's when I found out that I was fully a man, was when I truly just became not afraid of the dark.
It just happened one day?
It just happened one day.
You just woke up and you're like...
Had to be after kids at some point.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, obviously as a fully a man before, but like there's just, at some point, there was no thought of darkness anymore in terms of just fear because of the dark. And I don't know what it was. I can go outside on a walk by myself. I mean,
you don't even think about it. You don't feel any ounce of nervousness.
No, and I hear coyotes in the distance, and that used to freak me out like crazy.
Yeah.
And now I hear them in the distance. I'm like, that's cool. They wouldn't hurt me. They're more afraid of me than I am of them.
What about snakes at night?
I do keep my flashlight on in the summer when I go on a walk at night. Yes, I do look for snakes in the road.
So it's just
it's not about the
snake.
dark. It's the snake.
Hmm.
But yeah, mirrors in the dark used to freak me out at
Mirrors
night.
in the dark scare me. I will not look in a mirror in the dark. If
Yeah,
I go to the bathroom,
that's an irrational fear.
no.
That's an irrational
There's
fear.
some dark things happening in that dark mirror at night.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure as a child, someone told me some scary story about a mirror where you're supposed to say a chant, and I don't even know.
Yeah.
I cannot look in a mirror in the dark. I cannot do it.
That's an irrational fear.
I am scared.
Yeah. That makes
zero sense. Yeah, you're
I
right.
was scared of that when I was like 5, but not anymore.
Have you ever?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
You've like leaned your head against it in the dark?
Oh, I
and
thought you were going
stared
to do
into
like
your
the
eyes?
Bloody Mary thing or
No,
whatever.
and then your face distorts because it's trying to, it's trying to place it. Yeah.
Well, that in the dark?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I haven't done that.
Well, I used to have a big bathroom counter, and I would sit on my counter, and the mirror went all the way across.
In the dark?
Yeah.
You would do it on purpose. Like,
to scare myself.
That's, yeah.
And now I'm like, I don't have a habit of sitting in the dark in my
She
bathroom.
still does this. Yeah. So that's definitely an irrational fear. Now there is a difference between fears, like irrational fears, and phobias. Phobias, I think, are an actual. On the surface, it sounds like, oh, this is an irrational fear, but it's actually like a response to something you can't really control.
Okay, earlier I said our son had an irrational phobia, but you're right. It's out of his control. I feel like it's in his control because you don't
have
I don't understand it.
Right.
Yeah, so mine's an irrational fear of him getting
sick
because of his phobia.
Right. I just do want to make that distinction is that I believe I have a true phobia of heights. Like I get to a point when I see somebody jumping across rocks over hundreds of feet high, I have to sit down. I could be 40 feet away from the edge and I have to sit down because it's like my body starts to I start to get dizzy. I start to I can't handle it. What if they just fall and die? It's happened to me like several times, but we've had friends that are just like, yeah, I'm gonna skip across it's only 1,000 feet down. And it's like, and I'm like,
it's like 15 feet.
Well, still they could hurt themselves.
Yeah, I mean, I get that. I feel that now more as an adult. Like, I didn't really feel that as a teenager or anything. I didn't feel worried about heights. But my kids being near the edge when we're hiking and climbing rocks.
With the kids? No.
That makes me very nervous.
I'm like, you can't go past me.
Yeah.
You're like, Dad, the rock's over there. Nope.
the rocks over there.
No, I do let them climb around. I do
want to clarify for my irrational fear of my son's phobia. I don't act on it, and I don't show it in front of him.
No,
just so you know, I'm not like perpetuating it.
Stonewall Jackson.
I'm just like, please don't.
Yeah, it's an internal anxiety.
Yeah,
I could see it. You're about to burst. Like,
don't touch that.
But really, on the outside, you're like, darling, it's gonna
great.
You're gonna be fine.
Lick it.
Yeah, go ahead. Lick it. Don't lick it.
No, I am always like, why are you putting that in your mouth? What?
Yeah.
Why do our kids put things in their mouths? That's a recent thing. Like they didn't put things in their mouths. That's like kind of a baby thing, and
they're
then
teething.
It's just like in the last month.
Yeah.
I'm like, are you deficient in some sort of vitamin? We're gonna figure this out.
Yeah. Well, we obviously, as parents, have the responsibility to bottle up our fears a little bit. Like, I mean, it's good for us to express them to each other and stuff, but it is interesting that we have to not show those fears.
In the last podcast, you were talking about bottling up grief, and now you're talking about bottling up fears.
Basically, as an adult, your job is to bottle up everything. Just shove it down as far deep as you can.
This is not good advice.
I'm a therapist. I'm as good as those other people. So you don't really meet, do ya? Yeah. So, no. Especially as a man.
I don't think bottling up your fears. I think talking them out like. I think being like
talking about your fears.
I think it's good to tell kids, I feel worried about this, but I know everything's going to be okay.
And I want to tell my son, I'm a man. I have no fears.
I don't think that's healthy.
I fear God. And that's it.
That is a very strong man thing of you.
And I am also a liar.
No, we have to teach our kids to have fears.
I'm joking.
They wouldn't be afraid of snakes if you didn't say, hey, look out for the venomous snakes.
Here's the actual thing. My fears have shifted since I became a parent and since my parents have died. Mm-hmm. My fear has shifted. My fear now, I'm not afraid of the dark. I'm not afraid. I'm afraid of snakes, but it's not like copperheads. I'm not even afraid of them that much. It's fine.
Y'all.
I mean, I still got it with a stick and flung it into the ditch, Emily. So it's like I'm not that afraid to deal with it.
Okay. No, you're not afraid to deal with it.
I've killed them myself.
Yeah, you're not afraid to deal with it.
Like, could you come over here and kill it for me, Emily? I'm too afraid.
No.
Yeah. I'm a man.
Mm-hmm.
Threw a rock at it. It died. Most of my fears here's my number one fear. I don't want to die before I get to see my grandchildren become adults. That's my number one fear.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I'm not expecting them. I don't necessarily expect to see my grandchildren become old men. That'd be great.
Yeah.
But I want to at least see them become adults.
Is that a fear or is that a desire?
It's a desire and a fear that it won't happen. Because really, I guess the underlying fear is that I'm going to just like accidentally somehow die like soon.
Yeah.
And it's not the death I'm afraid of. I'm very secure in where I'm going and what's going to happen to me. It's that I fear as a man, I don't want my children growing up without a father. I don't want my children to have most of their adulthood without their father.
Yeah.
And I feel that tremendously. I lost my dad in my 20s.
Right.
Late 20s, but 20s. And I feel that so much. I felt that my entire 30s. My 30s are almost over. And I have not had a dad. My dad. I haven't had my dad. I've had, men. Yeah. I mean, your dad is a strong person in my life. And there have been a couple other men in my life that are
but they're not
great
your
men.
dad,
But I have
right.
not had my specific dad in my life for my entire 30s, and I fear that for my kids. And because it is a time of your life that is, it's weird navigation. It's a weird time
because you're finally
to
an
navigate.
age where you would respect his opinion.
Yes, I would actually listen to what he has to say.
Yeah.
I'm not so strong-willed and strong-headed that I think I'm right about everything. In my 30s, I realized I'm not right about everything. I'm not. In your teenage years to 20, you're invincible. Nothing can happen to you. You are right about everything. Your 30s are all about you realizing that none of that is true. None of it is true. And then your 40s are, I guess, 40s through later on is just
figuring it out.
Figuring those things out and trying to pass on that knowledge. And it's just a big fear of mine that I won't be there for my kids in those years, and I want to be. And for the formative years of my grandchildren as a part of their lives. My kids don't get to grow up knowing my dad and my mom, really. They have a memory of my mom, but they never even met my dad. And I don't want that for my grandchildren.
Yeah.
And again, I'm so glad that your dad has stepped in and he's been an amazing granddad to our kids.
Yeah.
And, but I want to be that for my grandkids.
Mm-hmm.
And, so that's my biggest fear. It's not a fear you can do much about except take care of yourself as best you can.
Mm-hmm.
And, stop eating sweets.
I'll say my greatest fear is still just looking in the mirror in the dark.
Nice.
Just kidding.
I believe you.
No, my greatest fear is losing a child.
Oh, well.
I worry about,
that's a completely different ball game. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, to me, that is such a hard thing that it's almost beyond fear to me.
Yeah.
It's a dread. A dread, I think, implies that you anticipate it coming, and I don't anticipate it. No, you don't want to anticipate it. I don't know how to describe it. It is a fear. It's a fear, obviously, but it's like it feels so much more beyond a fear to me for that. And I know parents who've had to go through it, and
you've had family members have to go through it.
It's horrid.
Yeah.
It's a most wretched thing, and I can't imagine it. And I just, every time that fear kind of creeps up towards me is I just have to I have to go to prayer. I just have to pray over my kids.
Yeah.
And just pray protection and God's will be done because I can't even imagine it. I hope I never have to experience it.
Yeah.
I truly hope that I never have to experience it. But I also truly hope I never have to experience looking in the mirror in the dark.
Right?
Yeah.
Just avert your eyes. Just don't. Don't do it, Jason.
Do you?
Actually,
you really don't like meat, do you?
I think you are afraid of it because when you go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, Jason's a psycho and turns on the lights.
I've had a wife who just for whatever reason doesn't want to sit on a toilet with pee on it. And I'll be darned if I'm going to sit down. I'm a man.
Turning on the lights, though?
If I know you're already awake, I'll turn on lights. I don't usually.
Yes, you do.
You know what I usually do? And this
What?
might be TMI, but sometimes I stand to pee in the middle of the night in complete darkness. I just go for it, and I make it. That's crazy. It's blind peeing.
I see you turn on the lights every time.
Not every time, no.
Yes,
you're wrong.
every time.
You're wrong.
And I'm like, what
You have no
is
idea.
he doing?
You have no idea.
What?
I only turn on the lights if I know you're already awake. And I don't turn on. It's in the bathroom. It's not close the door.
The light around the edge of the door is blinding.
Yeah, well, maybe I don't want to see my reflection in the darkness.
That's what I think it is.
That's the title of this podcast episode, Reflection in the Darkness. I don't know. Some users, I asked on YouTube, some people's irrational fears. And there's some good ones. I did this without your permission.
I'm excited.
You know those toilets in state national parks that are basically just a seat over a giant
vault
hole?
Toilets.
I'm terrified one day I'll be helping my kid go to the restroom and they'll fall in.
No, I've
Ooh.
never even thought about that, but I luckily have boys. I'm like, guys, just run over there.
Go to the woods behind those toilets.
Yeah,
you know?
that's what I do.
You might as well. Space. It's very irrational because I'll never go to space, but I'm terrified of outer space. It all came from watching Space Camp as a kid. Okay.
I've never seen Space Camp.
I don't know. My Instant Pot exploding.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they do make bombs out of those.
Really?
I think that might be where the fear came from. I think I could be wrong, but I feel like the Boston Marathon bomb or whatever was made from like some kind of pot like that. I could be wrong.
A pressure cooker?
A pressure cooker pot. Like
I've just heard that they can explode. Yeah, that it's really bad, but
they can?
Yeah.
Oh.
You have to vent it properly or something.
Well, yeah.
So I just hit the right buttons, but I don't hardly ever use mine, honestly.
I only used it like twice.
Yeah.
It kind of freaks me out, all the noises it makes.
It takes so long. They're like, cook a chicken in 30 minutes after it does whatever other thing it has to do
for an hour and a half. Right? Yeah, it's like we could just do this in the oven.
What?
Catching an amoeba. Always plug my nose when I get near untreated water. Yeah.
Oh man, I've stayed awake so many nights after swimming in a creek pond thing.
You're not. She hasn't expressed all of her irrational fears. I'm just gonna read your responses, and she shares them already.
I definitely have the amoeba fear. Earlier this year, I jumped off of a
It was like a 15-foot cliff.
Not even that. It wasn't
10?
that big, but. Anyway, I didn't think to plug my nose and the water just whoosh up my nose.
You were worried about
and it was
for a week.
Warm water. That's what really freaked me out. It was like, this is September. The amoebas are, they've already, they're spreading. They're festering.
I'm terrified of turkeys.
I'm not terrified of turkeys.
Technically not irrational, but I was attacked when I was 3. And it left a scar on my stomach from its being.
That is so sad.
I would be afraid of turkeys too.
I am a little scared of the geese at the park.
I climbed a tree to get away from it and was stuck there for like 5 minutes.
Oh.
The only way I ever go near a turkey is if it's on my plate.
So sad. I think wild turkeys are kind of skittish, but there's a turkey at our nature station it comes for you.
Really?
And it's got that deep.
Oh,
have you heard the turkey like
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Libraries. It's so silent.
That's sad.
Yeah.
Not if you live in a
It's those silent librarians deviously lurking behind bookshelves, just waiting for you to sneeze or innocently misplace a book. I don't know. Maybe they're being funny. I don't know.
I think librarians have loosened up a little.
Yeah. Well, especially at our. Have you guys emailed McCracken Library yet?
Don't.
Someone said they have an irrational fear of Los Angeles, California.
Huh.
Okay.
I do have a little bit of an irrational fear of cities because it's just like needles and anybody could do anything at any time.
That I might stumble across a dead person and somehow end up convicted murderer, even though I didn't do it. I
met a girl who had an irrational fear of getting kidnapped, and she's like 30, and I'm like,
oh wow.
I mean,
I guess
it could happen, but.
Yeah, I would be more afraid of that if I were like on a cruise and going to some of those.
That's what I said. I said she had said she's never been on a cruise, and then
this
conversation happened later, and I was like,
that.
"Is that why you've never been on a cruise?" Yeah. And she's like, "Why does that happen?" It's like, oh,
well, actually, being in a swimming pool full of frogs.
That sounds fun.
Oh, gross.
I would love to be in a swimming pool full of frogs. I mean, there's water too, right? It's not just I'm swimming in frogs. I wouldn't like that.
I'm assuming that's water.
There's water and they're swimming around.
With amoebas, probably.
Well, if there are amoebas, I'm out. If it's just frogs and tadpoles, that sounds like a good time. Actually, could we arrange that for my 40th birthday? You've got a few years to get it figured out. Just a swimming pool full of frogs. That's what I want.
I'll see what I can do. Someone said tiny holes.
Tiny holes.
Yeah.
Did they explain that one?
Nope.
Just tiny holes.
Whales. Ugh, their beady little eyes and weird toothbrush-like teeth. Gross.
Whales are weird.
They are a little weird. Oh, popping popcorn, if you know what I mean. From that one episode. OG fan over here.
Oh, from the
Growing up
oil?
was, popping popcorn.
Oh.
You
Oh.
don't even remember. She's more of a fan of this show than you are.
Oh, I did want to take a moment and say, for people who have sent us stuff to our P.O. box, thank you so much. I feel like I haven't given appropriate recognition. I can't remember the name of the person who sent me this adorable linen pouch that they had sewn. And we've gotten somebody wrote their name Grandpa Green and sent us $20 in a card, and there was no other.
That was nice.
So that was sweet. Thank you.
Bought myself a coffee.
And Jessica sent us a duck basket with stickers that had quotes from us. One was, it said, "I love balloons," and it had helium balloons crossed out. Or no, "I love helium." Sorry, not "I love balloons." "I love helium," and they crossed out. And then, aren't wool mittens just socks with longer thumbs? I guess you had said that. And she made these stickers. It was so sweet.
That's pretty epic.
And we've gotten soaps and other things. And I just want to say thank you. I appreciate it. It weighs on me that I have not written thank you cards. And Jason threw away a whole stack of letters that I was saving to respond to that I've been saving for 3 years. And
it was time.
He just threw them away. And I was like,
I'm sorry.
I've restarted the stack, so I do intend to get back to you.
So if you never got a letter back, write back.
I'm so sorry.
To end
Thank
on,
you
want a pool full of frogs.
Okay.
This person said, "I hate frogs so much. If there was a frog in my driveway between me and my car, I will walk all the way around my yard to avoid it.
A frog?
I hate the thought of it jumping on me."
They're so cute.
They're not cute. They're disgusting.
I love them. Well,
I'm not afraid of them, but they're kind of gross.
I like toads. We have more toads. Actually,
See, I think frogs are cooler than toads.
I'm scared they carry some kind of.
They probably do. I wouldn't get in a pool of them.
I'd probably be fine, but
I'm not doing it for your 40th.
Okay.
We'll go to.
Was that it?
There was there's more, but we're running out of time here.
What's your irrational fear?
You know what my irrational fear is?
I was talking to the listener, but
you know what my irrational fear is?
I know what your irrational fear is.
That not everybody who listens to this show is going to leave a review. Actually, that's completely rational. That's a huge rational fear.
Fear
that they won't leave a review.
Yeah.
Just trying to, climb the ranks. Just trying to be the top podcaster in the world. We only have 50,000 shows to go. We're getting there. We're getting there.
Well,
I'm positive.
Thank you for listening this week.
Yes, thank you
I
so
hope
much.
that you don't have to face your fears.
But if you
we should do a fear factor.
Grow from it.
Podcast edition.
What? I'm going to have to hold a copperhead? No, thank you.
No.
I'm not afraid of anything else. What? I'm going to have to go die early?
Go look in the mirror
in
the dark.
Go look in the mirror in the dark. Fear factor. Jason, what's your fear? Dying early. Okay, you're dead. You lose.
I'm pretty sure if they put you in a box full of scorpions, you wouldn't be
that's
just
not fear.
Cool
that's
dude.
Just smart. Nobody wants to be in a box of scorpions.
Okay, but that's what fear factor was. I remember.
Yeah.
They would and heights. They would make you walk a tightrope. You'd have.
If I sign a thing saying you won't die, which is not what you sign, you sign if you do
saying
die.
It'll be okay. You're not gonna.
Yeah, I don't think I would. I wouldn't do well on that show. I have fears.
See, I think I would do well on that.
I wouldn't
show.
do well with the gross stuff.
For me, it's if someone is watching me, I'm gonna do good.
Yeah, that's true.
I can face anything.
I'm not that way. People are watching me. I'm like, I'm not an idiot. I'm not going to do this. Not to say that you are. I'm just saying.
Thanks.
No, I'm just saying I don't care what you think, and so I'm not going to eat the scorpion tail first.
Yeah, but what if $1 million was on the line?
That's,
$1 million? I would do
it depends on what it
like
is.
anything.
What is it? Maybe this is a different show. What would you do for $1 million?
Whatever they did on Fear Factor. I would do it.
Yeah.
If I could. I
don't know. Maybe we should watch some Fear Factor clips and see if you would actually do it.
I feel like I could. For $1 million.
Emily would do it for $1,000. For $1,000.
Jason and I used to talk about, like, how much would it take for you to do?
That's the better game.
Whatever.
It's like, what's the least amount of money you would take to do this thing? And Emily would go pretty low. She's like, $100? Yeah, I'd sit in a room full of tarantulas. $100?
Oh, yeah. For sure.
She's crazy.
If they're not going to hurt me.
Yeah,
I don't think they're going to hurt me.
I don't know. I wouldn't do it.
For sure, I would sit in a room.
$100? Okay, this is a different... Yeah. Okay, thank you for listening. Hope you have a wonderful week, everyone.
Bye.